Issac Wright Jr. grew up with dreams like any other child. He wanted to make something of himself, to live free, to help others along the way. By the late 1980s, Issac was building a career in music. He was determined and full of hope. But his world turned upside down. In 1989, he was arrested and charged with being the mastermind of a major drug ring in New Jersey. The charges did not fit Issac's life. He was accused of running a huge cocaine operation. Prosecutors claimed he was the boss, the man at the top, but Issac insisted he was innocent. Still, the justice system moved swiftly. Issac's trial was fast. The jury believed the story they were told. He was found guilty, sentenced to life in prison, no chance of parole for 30 years. The weight of that sentence was crushing. Issac's life, his dreams, his future seemed to vanish in that moment. It was a devastating blow, one that would break most people. Yet, even as he entered the prison gates, Issac refused to let go of hope. He told himself the story was not over. Somehow, he would find a way to fight back. He knew he was innocent. He believed the truth would set him free. Prison is a harsh place. It is loud, it is cold, it is unforgiving. Issac found himself surrounded by men who had given up. But he was not ready to surrender. Every day, he reminded himself, "I am not what they say I am." That belief gave him strength. He realized that if he wanted justice, he would have to fight for it himself. Issac began spending long hours in the prison law library. The books were thick, they were confusing. He turned every page, he took notes, he asked questions, he read about the law until his eyes hurt. Issac knew nothing about legal work at first, but he was determined to learn. He studied court cases, he studied legal codes, he studied trial procedures. He started helping other inmates with their cases. Each time he helped someone win, he gained more confidence. The other prisoners started calling him the jailhouse lawyer. But Issac still had his own mountain to climb. He knew his case was special. He needed to prove not just his innocence. He needed to prove the whole system had failed him. His days were filled with hope. His days were filled with hard work. He learned that justice is not given. It must be demanded. Issac's faith in himself. Issac's faith in the power of the truth. Even when the nights were long, he did not give up. As Issac dug deeper into his case, he started to see cracks in the story. He noticed how evidence was missing. He noticed how witnesses changed their stories. He noticed how the prosecution seemed too eager. Issac kept digging. He filed motions. He asked for court records. He learned how to spot a lie hidden in legal language. What he found was shocking. The police had lied. The prosecutors had hidden evidence. Prosecutor Nicholas L. Bissell Jr. had acted with bias. Testimony had been faked. Evidence had been planted. The system had worked together to make Issac look guilty. Issac was stunned by the level of corruption. He realized it wasn't just his life ruined. Many others were harmed. Bissell was at the center of it all. The prosecutor had helped win at any cost. He did not care about fairness or truth. For Issac, this was terrifying and motivating. He started building a case piece by piece. He gathered affidavits. He found inconsistencies. He made a plan to shine a light on everyone who had lied. Armed with knowledge and determination, Issac filed his own legal motions. He did not just fight for himself, he fought for others too. Issac's legal arguments were so strong, other lawyers used his ideas in their cases. His reputation grew inside prison walls, outside prison walls. But his greatest challenge was going after Prosecutor Bissell and the prosecutors. Bit by bit, Issac's evidence forced the courts to listen. He uncovered how prosecutors had coached witnesses to lie. He showed how Bissell had broken the law to win convictions. Over time, the truth became impossible to ignore. The system that had buried Issac started to unravel. The authorities began to investigate Bissell. He tried to escape justice. When he realized he would be arrested, Bissell fled and ultimately took his own life. Issac's courage had exposed a deep rot in the justice system, and his actions helped end the career of a corrupt prosecutor who had hurt many lives. Issac's conviction was thrown out. He was finally free. But more than that, he had shown that one person, armed with the truth, can bring down even the most powerful figures. The fight was hard, but Issac had won. After his release, Issac could have walked away. But he did not. Instead, he became a real lawyer. The first person in New Jersey history to be admitted to the bar after previously serving a life sentence. He used his experience to help others, defending those who could not speak for themselves. His story became a beacon of hope for every person who felt lost in the justice system. Issac's journey was never easy. There were days of despair and nights of fear. Yet, he never lost sight of his dream to see justice done. He taught the world that redemption is possible, even when the odds are impossible. His courage and faith changed the lives of many.